Hi guys, did you ever wonder why only 5% to 1% of the population have most of the money in the world? And why 95% to 99% of the people are struggling in life, not having enough money, having a lot of bills to pay, and wondering why 1 to 5% of the population have all the wealth? Well, today you're going to find out the answer, because you have to realize that the 1 to 5% of this population actually have a special skill, and this skill is setting goals. They know how to set goals, and they know the importance of setting goals. And the reality is that 95 to 99% of the people in the world, they are wandering in life. They're crossing their fingers in life, hoping things will happen. If you just go on the street and you would ask an average person in the 95 to 99% of the population, can I see your goal list? Can I see your top 5 goals for this year? Can I see your 10 years goals, your 20 years goals? Most of them, they will be surprised, like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? Most of them don't have goals. They have hopes. They have wishes. You know, when New Year comes, they have a lot of resolutions. They say, okay, I want to lose weight this year. I want to make more money. And most of these resolutions are not specific. They're not clear. You see, if you say to the universe, I want to make more money, I say, okay, here is $1. Get out of here. You made more money. It's not specific. You know, making more money can be just making $1 more. But if you say, okay, I want to increase my income with $100,000 this year, that is very specific. So rich people, successful people, happy people in life, they have clear goals and dreams. Now some people say, yeah, but you know, setting goals only for people who want to become rich. No. It's proven that people who have dreams, people who have goals, they are much more happy in life than people who don't have dreams and goals. I can clearly see that in many seminars. When I'm conducting a seminar and I see somebody happy in life with a good attitude, smiling, most of the time when I ask them some questions, I can see they have goals. They are going somewhere. They have something to focus on. And if I see somebody unhappy, you know, being lost, wandering around, most of them, they have no goals, no dreams. So it's not just about making money, it's about creating happiness, about creating harmony in life. You see, if you want to have a better future, if you just keep wishing, you will not create a better future. But if you start planning and start acting on your plan, this is where you're going to build a better future. So it's been proven in many studies that 1 to 5% of the population who are writing down the goals and dreams will have most of the money. So learning to set goals is one of the most important skills you can learn. And this is some skill I learned when I was 23 years old, and it completely changed my life. Actually, I went to a seminar from my teacher, Jim Rohn, and I learned about the process of setting goals. And once I set my first 50 goals, it was amazing. Within 1.5 to 2 years, I achieved almost 80–90% of my goal list. And it completely transformed my life. So what I'm going to do today with you is I'm going to guide you in how to set your goals and how to do it effectively and how to use our planner to achieve your goals. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your planner to step number 3, which is setting big goals. Now you will see if you're there, the first step is to set 50 goals. Now you can also set 100 goals, that's perfectly fine, even 200 goals. My advice is here you want to put both big and small goals. Why both big and small goals? Now the big goals are the long-term visions, the 5 years, the 10 years, the 20 years, the 30 years visions you have for your life. Many people, they overestimate what they can achieve in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and they underestimate what they can achieve in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. In 3, 5, 10, 20 years from now, you would be amazed where your life can be, something that maybe now you think is impossible. Now that's why for the long-term goals, I strongly advise you not to set SMART goals. Some of you have learned about setting SMART goals. Now, SMART goals are fantastic, but I strongly advise to do them only for short-term goals. Why? Because some of the very big visions and goals you have at the moment, you have no idea how to accomplish them. These are examples like for when people want to travel to the moon. This was an impossible goal. Nobody has done this before, so nobody would know exactly how you do that. But it's because it was a big vision first, and people said, okay, we're just going to do it, and they set long-term and short-term goals. We were able to travel to the moon. So most of the impossible things in the world have been created by big visions. So you want to have big goals and both short goals. Now the short-term goals, these are motivators. These are the ones that are going to give you self-confidence, and they're very important to put in your list. I made this mistake. My first time I set goals, I put both short-term, very small goals, and long-term goals. And most of my lists happened in 1 to 2 years. I achieved all of them. Now the second time I did that, because I was so excited, I put it like 50 goals that are all very big goals. And what happened with that list, I only accomplished 20 to 30% of that list. And along the way I was demotivated. Why? Because I was not checking off my list. I didn't get the confidence that I was achieving something. So you see, you want to make this list part of a fun game. If you are able to check off some of your short-term goals, you will start feeling excited. You start feeling the confidence, I can do this. You start building momentum. And suddenly those big goals, these long-term goals, start seeing as possible in your mind. So this is very important. So if 50 is not enough for you, then you want to go to the back of the planner and you want to add on some more. You can have 100. Now next to that, you want to make sure your goals are balanced and in harmony. What do I mean? You want to have health goals, you want to have financial goals, you want to have family goals, you want to have spiritual goals, you want to have self-growth goals, who you want to become, how you want to grow yourself. You want to have goals of things you want to achieve or materials you want to buy, cars, toys you want to buy. You also want to have goals of experiences, things you want to experience in life. Next to that, you want to have travel goals. The more harmony you bring in your goals, the more happy your life will be. Because you don't want to end up in 3 to 5 years from now having $1 million, but your health is shit, you are going to hospital, you're getting a heart attack, your family left you, and spiritually you feel lost. So even you have that money, you don't feel happy. You don't want to end in that situation. And I see that many times. People are so focused on one thing that they forget all the other parts in life. You want to keep harmony. Wherever you go, you can have one major goal, that's perfectly fine. But you don't want to neglect some other areas of your life. These are very, very important. My strong advice is on your list of 50, you want to also especially put a lot of self-growth goals. You see, this could be simply reading a book. Say, for example, if you never read the book Think and Grow Rich, which is a book that I highly recommend. It's the most inspiring and for me, one of the best books that can teach you how to become financially free. So if you haven't read that book, you can put that on your list. I'm going to read Think and Grow Rich, or How to Make Friends and Influence People. These are very small goals you can put in your list, but it's great. You can check them off. I've read this book. That's why here you can put whatever you want. But the key is that you want to do it in all areas. That's why on the second graph you can create a mind map of all your dreams and goals. Why did we put that in here? Because we want to make sure that you see that you have balance. If you notice that all your goals are health goals, or all your goals are personal growth goals, or all your goals are money goals, you want to make sure that you have some balance and put some other goals in there. Now, to do this practice, we're going to give you 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, this is very important. Take 20 to 30 minutes. I highly recommend to put on some music, some relaxing music that brings you in the mode. Now, I want you to think back as a child, because if you look at a child, they have big dreams. If you give them a paper and say, write down all your dreams, they will write down all their dreams. They're excited. Now, some of you have lost hope. And this is very common because in our society, we have a lot of dream stealers. If you share your goal with somebody, say, oh, you believe this is possible. And a lot of people will tell you that it's not possible. And you want to learn to be deaf at that time. You want to learn to shut up your ears and just keep going. And maybe at the moment you feel like, you know, I've tried so many things in life, I just don't think it's possible for me. Now I want you to reverse your thinking. I want you to think back as a child and start dreaming again. Whatever you want, you write it down. Don't think, okay, can I afford this? No. My question is, if you would have all the money in the world, what would you do? What experiences do you want to have? What do you want to do with your family? What are the things you want to learn? How you want to invest? These are the goals you want to put in here. You really want to start dreaming again. So this is the first step of the process. So you're going to start right now. Write down 50 goals, 50 dreams. Don't run away, don't stop this video and start doing something else. No, start writing your goals, very important. Don't run away from this. This is something that will transform your life forever, and it's going to be major. You see, most people in life, they are wandering around. They're lost, and that's why they are in the club of, you know, thanks God it's Friday. They're waiting for the Fridays because their life is so miserable. You don't want to be that kind of person. You are special. You have a capability to build something great for your life. So take this chance today to write down your 50 goals. It will completely transform your life. So we're going to start right now for 20-30 minutes. Start dreaming again.